Wow, Placius the poet. Can you just see all that sensitivity? Lazarus is there. And Lazarus is here. I just want to thank you guys. I love poets, man. I love poets. Lazzy was around originally when the knock knock joke came out. So that's how outdated some of his jokes are. So you know, we just put up with Lazzy. You know, it's like when your dad tells a joke, you know, and he goes, hey, come. Now I have this one. When we were young, there were 3 bears. And you go, but there weren't bears in Namibia. Shut up. There were 3 bears. It's Lazzy for you.
For the main man of the night, Mr. Lazarus Jacobs.
He has been the king of comedy in Namibia.
I don't know why people hate on Lazarus for his, dodgy eye.
The father of comedy in Namibia.
Up until I saw the mouth just like this,
The best comedian in Namibia I've ever seen.
That eye is the reason for his success.
In the 90s.
That's why his jokes are as outdated as Swapo's last post.
Are you looking at me?
That is a laser that can detect tenders.
You see, you're so short you can't even hear my words.
You make me want to call myself comrade and then run very fast out of here,
When it comes to comedy, if you've lost your relevance, well, you get roasted.
You're so ugly when your mom looks at you, she goes like, shit happens.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a roaster of formidable weight. Please give it out for the woman in red, because she needed to stand out, just look a little bit different. Please give it up for Sibongile. Don't move too fast.
Shit is real tonight. Shit is real tonight. I need to get my balance on for this one, get my fight on. Please forgive Slick, he's high on Viagra. He was poking everyone backstage, but Gaza didn't seem to mind. I wrote my material on a piece of paper because, unlike these hags, I actually have a job that pays me in money, not in jokes and laughter and ticket sales at the door. But honestly, I want to thank you so much for coming, even after you heard that Neville Basson was going to be here tonight. Neville Basson, some of you are too young to know who he is. Some of you might just know him as Lazarus Jacobs' money-sucking riding partner. Hashtag friend. Neville, I mean, it must be so hard to live under your friend's shadow, considering he is so low on the ground, it's practically beneath. There's some great news, people, great news. Guess who proposed? So excited. Oh, the dog proposed. Quite don't love. First you get her pregnant, then you cheat on her, and then you propose. And all of that after what? 10 years? Ooh, talk about winning around for a ring. Okay. But you know what? I love me some dog. I want to give you some advice. When you get to the altar, just remember 2 words, because we all know English is the deception, baby. things that you have to remember when you get there. That is I and do. Now you can turn that into a song and I'll play it on the radio. Wait, I'm sorry. Where I work, I actually play songs that have lyrics. Again, you know, we are so grateful, so grateful to have everybody here. Some of the proceeds to the show will go to people with disabilities. Thank you so much to Joe White. Your contributions will truly go a long way into buying him some appeal. Now, Slick wanted to add a bit of, youthfulness. Neville works with young children and all of that, and Slick wanted to add a bit of youthfulness to the panel, and he went out in search of a 13-year-old boy in Rehoboth and came back with Weasel. I remember in biology they taught us about an STD that you can get from sitting on a toilet seat. I was so concerned, I thought they were going to seat me next to Fernando. I mean, no, not that he's from Angola, but we all know he is one free vagina away from dropping dead from a sexually transmitted disease. No, honestly, last week he sneezed on a girl and that girl has gonorrhea.
You know, this is the first roast ever in Namibia.
Someone feels bad that I didn't say anything about Gaza. It's just the dog's here and I have to pick.
The dog will say back way. I would say way back.
Slick is one of those poor damaras from Tolam. I suffer in the ghetto.
Oh yeah, now it's racist. Now it's racist.
Places, your job is gayer than Neville Basson's earring.
After that shot, it went pa. He said, Lazi, it hurts. Please blow on it.
Courage. Gosh, courage. I mean, you're from Zimbabwe where your name is a noun, a pronoun, an adjective, and an adverb, all in once. No, sweetie, you are grammar personified. But maybe, Courage, maybe you can courageously teach the dog a thing or two. Tap is here, everybody. I don't know why. I babysit him part-time, I don't know if you know. I saw his mother change his diaper, give him a feeding bottle, and put him down for the night. The reason why I'm not looking at him right now is because I don't address people that aren't old enough to understand what sarcasm is. I'm sorry, is he sleeping? Because it's way past his bedtime. Placius is here. Whoop, whoop. Some people don't understand his poetry. Let me just give Placius some advice. If you could, just for one moment, stop looking like the lost child of the Black Panthers with your dark suit and afro. Maybe people will start taking you seriously and you can stop begging off the scraps of spoken word. Gaza is here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gaza is here. Probably scouting for another 16-year-old to marry. Oh, I'm sorry. Is he already married? Yes. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Let's get down to Neville Basson. No, Lazarus. I'm sorry. I confuse the two sometimes. Okay. Jacob has been doing comedy since 1990. Hell, since independence, I guess that's why his jokes are as outdated as Swapo's last post. And just like politics, he never wants to relinquish power. Let's face it, when it comes to comedy, if you've lost your relevance, well, you get roasted. He once did a show, I love this, he once did a show says, no we can't, and I guess that best defines his career. He is a businessman. That's what I found when I tried to Google him. Co-owner of Paragon Investment Holdings. And on his profile, it states that we continue to acquire talent. I guess that's why I'm here, not his daughter. He is a boardman on a number of companies. And one of them is the Windhoek Observer. Do you know which is the #1 selling newspaper in the country? Not the Windhoek Observer. I guess his business is a joke as well. Well, I was busy. I was doing my investigation, and rumor has it that he stole money. That's not the problem. I mean, with that money, at least buy new contact lenses. Goodness, those glasses are so old, I bet you can see into yesterday's future. I suppose that's what also, that explains his investment dealings. Lastly, you know, Lazarus Jacobs once did a show entitled Keeping Up with the Kanteshis, which is weird. I've never really seen him with the Kanteshi, which is great. I mean, kudos for him. But I guess it really was a one-man show after all. To the soundtrack of Pink's You in Your Hand Tonight. But really, I really loved his last show. I'm a fan. It was entitled Lazarus Unzipped. If only. He's called the godfather of stand-up comedy. Well, in a way, he kind of is like Don Corleone. Nobody really knows what kind of business he's into, but the body count is staggering. He kills any comedian's career that challenges him. And when he tries to think, he looks constipated. And just like the dog, he is 10 years away from wearing a diaper. Maybe you can ask Tam what kind of diaper doesn't give you a rash. And finally, Mr. Lazarus, thank you so much for being so brave and letting us to roast you. You're such an inspiration. May you live long in laughter. Ha ha. Ha ha ha, like the myth.
I told you guys she'll bring the weight. Didn't I tell you? I told you she's gonna throw her weight around here. That's what that, hey. Amazing shit.